Hey guys, welcome to Lucky X DP. I'm DP, and I'm here to discuss my thoughts on Alien Romulus. Yes, I know I'm a little bit late, but regardless, I think this movie is still trending, and I think it's doing fantastic, and I absolutely loved it. Let's get into it. To start, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or rather, the alien in the room. The xenomorph that is used in the Alien Romulus movie is actually completely practical effect. No CGI, except obviously in some scenes, but for the most part, it's actually practical, which I think is just amazing. It makes it even scarier and even more realistic to a point, honestly. Another thing that I would like to discuss is the actors. I think that they did a fantastic job. I obviously love seeing one of my favorite actresses, Isabella Merced. She did a wonderful job, and I think everyone did a splendid job as well. There were moments of frustration, there were moments of badassery, and there were just a lot of moments that made you really think or made you really feel for certain characters. And the beautiful thing is that this movie is incredibly fast paced. Also, it's very important to mention that this is a spoiler free review. I want you guys to actually see this movie for yourself, because if you were not interested in the Alien movies whatsoever, this movie will definitely get you into it. Now, if you are someone like me and Lucky who have not seen any of the Alien movies outside of, if you could even count it, Prey and Alien vs. Predator, I would say that you definitely need to watch the first movie at least to understand some certain context within the movie, especially a certain character that we see that a lot of fans were very excited to see once again. For the most part, though, the movie is pretty easy to understand without having prior knowledge of any of the other Alien movies, but it's definitely something that makes it a lot more fun once you've watched the original 1979 version of the first movie. Once you've watched the 1979 movie Alien, which I will say and warn you, it is a very, very slow movie, but it does pick up the pace, and you just need to have a lot of patience with that first movie. Honestly, this movie has me super hyped up for anything new that they would release for Alien. It has me watching the movies, playing the games, Alien Isolation. Very excited to look into that and just become a bigger fan of Alien and the Predator series as well. I definitely think that this is a great movie to start if you have not watched the show. I definitely think that this is a great movie to start if you have not watched any of the other movies, especially if you're trying to find something faster paced than most other movies out there. This is definitely one of the faster paced movies. The first one's very slow. I'm not sure about the other ones just yet, but Alien Romulus definitely goes hyper speed pretty much almost within the movie. Like 15-20 minutes of dialogue and such. Honestly, I am going to give this movie a 8.5, maybe even a 9, because it was just amazing. I think the kill scenes were insane. The face huggers were just nasty and gnarly, and for practical effects, they look pretty damn amazing. And I think the aesthetic is just really, really creepy. It's horror, so obviously it's going to be pretty scary. And it's just interesting where one wouldn't really think to make a horror movie in space, but then there's, the video game Dead Space, and then there's the old Alien movies, and then there's a whole movie called Apollo 11, which that one scared me when I first watched that, and that was just completely terrifying. But the way that this movie portrayed just the aspect of an abandoned space station and what could lurk in the shadows of those abandoned space stations, terrifying, absolutely insane. Personally, if you are looking for a new horror movie to watch or a new horror series, I definitely recommend this. If you love gore, if you love suspense, if you love scary aliens, I think that this would be definitely the movie for you. Check it out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more horror content just like this. And don't forget to de-stress, progress, let your mind rest. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.